Whether your comic is in webtoon or paperback, motion comics can introduce new comic readers to check out more issues of your series. The only things you need are pre-existing comic panels, a video editing software of your choice, as well as Fish Audio, which is a powerful tool that you can use to produce realistic voices as well as sound effects only using your imagination. The first step actually comes way before creating the comics. This is something that a lot of people forget because you need to create your canvases with a high DPI, which means 100 dots per inch. By industry standards, you should set it to around 300 DPI. This allows your drawings to maintain that level of detail as well as texture that your drawings deserve to be seen in. Now, if you ever did anything like animatics or storyboards, you will probably understand how this process goes, but basically you just need to lay out your panels one by one. I think that what a lot of people forget when they create something that's in a moving video format is that you need to let some scenes breathe. Just like how artists include a lot of negative space in order to put focus onto a subject with a lot of detail, you need to understand that sometimes less is more. By letting the calmer scenes be static and having the action-packed scenes have a lot of effects and motion, you are going to put more emphasis on those important moments. But also as a bonus point, if a scene is static, the audience will be able to appreciate the art style a lot more. Now here's the biggest difference between just an ordinary comic and a motion comic, which is the audio. When you're reading a paperback comic book or any kind of comic without audio, you're basically being left to imagine all the sound effects as well as the voices. While we as comic book readers understand that that is a part of the charm of reading comic books, it is difficult for new and casual fans to be able to imagine these things. So if you do not have the budget or the resources to be able to create sound effects without compromising quality, I really encourage that you use Fish Audio. Because I understand that a lot of us comic creators only know how to illustrate and write, which is creating a comic. Not all of us are going to know how to create sound effects, and not all of us are going to have the budget to hire each voice actor for each character. Because of this, Fish Audio is such a powerful tool that I use as a placeholder for my motion comics, because I can create these sound effects and voice lines just out of my imagination and my words. Now, I already made a video on the voice design feature in Fish Audio, which helps you to create a whole new voice for your characters. And I really advise that you check it out because if you don't know how to prompt, you're basically just going to get a nothing burger. So in this video, I'll focus on how you can create sound effects using Fish Audio. Click the link in the bio in order to go to Fish Audio, and then go to the sound effects tab. Here you will be greeted with a prompt box. The first time icon indicates how long you want your clip to be. The steps icon indicates how clear you want the audio to be, although if the number is higher, that would also mean that the time it takes to generate will also be longer, so be aware of that. Right now we'll set it to 25. Guidance modulates how diverse you want the generation to be, so there's more, I guess, variables to how the result can be. For now, I'll set it to 5. In the box, describe the sound effect you want. I suggest that you really emphasize the texture of these words, like, let's say, for example, wet, metallic, crunchy, or any other gross sound effects that you can think of. For example, I want an audio of this guy whacking this glass container with this hammer underwater.
I'm still waiting for a sound!
Let's literally just write this action into words. Glass container shatters underwater from a strong impact from a massive metallic hammer. The more specific the wording is, the more accurate of a result you will get. Now this is the satisfying part because now you get to combine all of these elements together. You gotta lay out all of the pre-existing comic panels, put in your voice lines, add effects to where it's necessary, and then you add the sound effects. I think that Fish Audio is a great alternative to those who want to reach a new audience without being burdened with the overhead cost of a studio. So click the link in the bio in order to try it out. Only your characters' voices, powered by your voice, and Fish Audio.